was assigned to us to our chairman say, yeah, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, ni 24-hour economy. What the abaning na nebe bua me jume buso na fin so juma to aso akoso aboa mo mani sika sem ne nchiche yetimi akọ nanimu no. E ya de se ya so ye hwe ye bo ade ni afi ensase ho nsem no. Ye de ombetro ye 24-hour economy no. So ni na no e ba be bua ma ye machines anase mfidi ahodo efi o man foforo mepi mo man Ghana ha se e de galam se ne ho nkro no ba no. O metimi di o mani e di eche ko ba sa na eto mbetimi abrasi. Nchemo science de to aso no eni.
With the Ministry of Transport and the Ministry of Finance under the GRA Customs Division and the Ports and Harbors Authority, we have initiated a proactive tracking of all imports of excavators and earth-moving equipment from the point of entry. So far, 1,200 excavators have been impounded, pending validations before clearance at the port. We are also developing a centralized digital platform named the Ghana Mine Repository and Tracking Software that has been deployed at the Minerals Commission and is at an advanced stage to support this initiative. The platform will serve as the single point of integration for all agencies, including Customs, DVLA, the Ministry of Transport, the Minerals Commission, National Security, and the NAMOS, and provide authorized institutions with real-time access to permit history, equipment location, and operational compliance. A pilot project of over 191 excavators is currently being tracked in the dedicated control room of the Minerals Commission. And this is very, very innovative. This is very, very new. As you know, we are now able to track the excavators before they even set off to come to Ghana. When they get there, the Minerals Commission, DVLA, everybody is there. And we have also tracking them to the geofencing and geotracking control room at the Minerals Commission. And we believe that we are going to get to that point where every movement of a and I am Kanema Penia when yani baby echo John Evans Fifi at a mills, Bamo wood in a packine ebefan when you're mining na Danny Ebutuye, ain't see a quay a calendar sunny bubusia, and a dray, and a fish, yano poly, dumi and sapa pay fair mutina nanum ewo and siedo, and then I'm so ama a yankani chief of staff, mammy akusia femo pari, akasa. Na enu muno na chesa science wa ye futu awadema meburu na woche mi se ye pape wote ate asefo asase so no ne niema ahodo na wo ye na namonto na ho brase se ni obu na mamu fa eni na no na edida na akwemu ye pa nti e ba se omo show bi a omo de ne beye nsa na ho se be ometimi tutu oma na mo ya omo da omani enhwe pape a wenya ne baby ko nchemu ne nsem ode kan ho.
After the loss of an illustrious son, the late president would have been 81 years this year. And Ghana on the other hand, has celebrated her 68th independence this year also. Now, these numbers must summon a lot of interesting reflections concerning the fact that a Ghanaian pensioner retires at the age of 60. And the average life expectancy in Ghana is about 66 years. Put differently, Ghana would have been reflecting on the progress she has made 8 years on after going into retirement and 13 years after the loss of an illustrious son. Since the untimely and painful loss of our national gem, Professor John Evans Atamers, our nation continues to relive his extraordinary good works and impact on national governance. The theme for this year's commemoration, Atamers, a case study for the Fourth Republic, is an opportune reflection on the importance of principles, identity, and responsive leadership and transformational legacies. Your Excellencies, every now and then, when we go down our knees and thank God for keeping our peace and oneness as a people, we must extend this thanksgiving to the loving memory of President Atamers. Our people and country were crying for a principled yet people's leadership. The people silently called for patriotism and not the politics of petty partisan divisions. God's gift to our fourth republic was John Evans Atamers. He was a hybrid of the old order and aspiration of the people. Someone who knew Professor better and understood his fundamental principles, Dr. Cadman Atamers, his brother, noted the many factors that have shaped his political journey and identity leadership. And I quote, "But as we have seen, Bra Fifi was not simply the product of his personal beliefs, character, and faith. He was also a product of his environment, his family situation, the opportunities open to him, the expectations of others, and what was considered acceptable behavior by his parents, family, friends, and teammates."
Qualifications Minister for Defense for your money to
report at this stage that the last recruitment exercise for soldiers, non-officers, so the soldiers go to the army recruit training schools and the various training schools, the officers will go to the Ghana Military Academy. So I'm done with the officer career. I'm now moving to the soldiers. It is important to report, let me repeat, at this stage, that the last recruitment exercise for soldiers, non-officers, was conducted in October 2021. However, the audit has revealed that 2,872 Army potential recruits who successfully completed all required processes, including documentation, medical examinations, and vetting, are yet to undergo training. Meanwhile, my visit to the Army Recruits Training School just last week disclosed the fact that the Army Recruit Training School has not been training recruits over the past 17 months. With the potential capacity for the Army Recruits Training School to train between 900 and 1,500 recruits every 6 months, a maximum of 3,000 every year, we wonder why the past administration allowed the situation of the 2,872 Army potential recruits to crystallize. Knowing that even healthy people die during military training, how can we rely on laboratory tests conducted years ago or over 6 months ago to recruit? How can we rely on body selection and fitness tests conducted years ago to inform recruitment decision now? Additionally, with the passage of time, many have exceeded the age limit. Considering all these significant factors, it has been decided that a new recruitment process will be conducted. I wish to emphasize that the over 2,000 potential recruits who could not undergo training under the previous administration, even though vacancies existed at the Army Recruit Training School, are strongly
and from and farm out there, for no share fisem so akopim was swassing important Moyamra Shebeni wo home for Muntaka Mohammed Wakasa and some no call Ediama a year Christian Tete Yohono a year COP Senkebeya one in the mountain and boy Juma din now no man now monsa so and my CNS say Nam Galam say so no. Womuntimi form engineer and running. Watchem says, see, and be any wow broom runner so, and your way a manuoni, and I say we penny power, my gun, her name runner so penchy dear, and no beddings, where they your share and or share, yes, COP Christian Tete, who so funny nice form, non in the mansion or any Juma, and she more opinion, Edemayo, any.
President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and the entire government. More importantly, I bring you goodwill and heartfelt appreciation of the people of Ghana, whose daily lives and freedoms are protected and preserved by your sacrifice, bravery, and unwavering dedication to duty. You are gathered here today at a critical time of both challenging and opportunity. Why a challenge and opportunity? As regional commanders, you are the backbone of the Ghana Police Service. If it is your strategic choices, your operational effectiveness, and your human-centered leadership that translates national policy into tangible public safety on the ground and ultimately the legitimacy of the service. Let me begin by offering my sincere congratulations to the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Christian Onu, for his tireless and courageous effort in confronting one of the gravest threats to our environment and national stability, illegal mining, what we normally call galamsey. Mr. IGP, your unrelenting drive to dismantle this destructive menace and your deep commitment to interagency collaboration are commendable. You have demonstrated that the Ghana Police Service is not only an enforcer of the law, but also a custodian of the national interest. We must all support this effort with the seriousness and resolve it deserves. Posterity will not forgive us if we fail in this sacred responsibility. Let me assure you of the government and the National Democratic Congress Party, the party, full support in the fight against this illegal menace. We have also enhanced your effort.
And I see a pair and a IGP one also Kasai Christian Tete who know the accidents and parko Edimano. And no science social the boss say, well, my body no my bound any man say no more baby boy Jumadin, he said, by a bit me aboa, I'm on my name at it.
Months ago, after I took office as Inspector General of Police, as a leadership forum, these meetings are essential for reviewing operational strategies and services performance, assessing our progress, and collectively addressing challenges in fulfilling our constitutional mandate. Through this, we aim to strengthen public trust, promote peace and stability, and reinforce the country's security framework. At our last gathering, I indicated the urgency for us to act with renewed commitment to strengthen coordination among our commands and to adopt innovative approaches in addressing violent crimes. Today's meeting presents another opportunity to review the interventions we have implemented so far. Honorable Minister, ladies and gentlemen, Ghana continues to be a beacon of peace in the sub-region, and I am pleased to report that our collective efforts have yielded tangible results in crime prevention. Through enhanced intelligence, swift response operations, and dedicated investigative work, we have successfully disrupted criminal networks, resolved high-profile cases, and strengthened public confidence in our capabilities. Some modest but significant achievements chalked within the last few months include the rescue of the two Ghanaian ladies, Anastasia Bedu and Evrisewa Koredu, kidnapped and sent to Nigeria, and the arrest of the suspects, both Ghanaians and Nigerians, have been busted. The arrest of robbery suspects in connection with the Momo vendors. The arrest of a lone ranger, armed robber, Adina Akpo Abdul Mujidobo, alias Rashid Bawar. The swift arrest of the suspect involved in the murder of the Lebanese businessman. The proactive arrest of 3 suspects who attempted to rob a small-scale mining company at Jukwa while transporting gold concentrates to Akopom, among others. Ladies and gentlemen, regarding illegal mining, I would say, we have taken deliberate steps to support the national agenda in combating and protecting our natural resources through collaboration with the Forestry Commission, Minerals Commission, and sister security agencies. We have launched coordinated operations that have resulted in the seizure of heavy machinery, weapons, and other equipment in several hotspots such as Samreboy, Ashanti, Eastern, Western, Central, and Upper West regions, which have experienced significant police interventions. There have been
to us na ye achimoda omumra shebedwani Alexander Akwesi Akwa enkane no ne ye so afọ abedichire edemaya pobodin eho ensem so brana His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo eti abenwa no eso na enedue wakasa ne nsem no de ye kokogbo akwa ama the National Democratic Congress NDC amenyuko no ena afin so ye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wo chem say ne ubehwe na ye de ye Mahama case ne ho nkro no ba no aba enum no che se omu nhwe yie na ye National Health Insurance Scheme no wo mu enye free ho sanse no eye dwumedi e beboa ye ma Ghana de hye bebre na etimi bua ma ma pomodin nsem no timi ko na ni mu nte mo mu mfa eno mba mbe yi enu mfiri ho sanse kobasa pa de nya de se Ghana for de beche omo titiri ni omo a wo munya afa so de kese pa e wo so
intervention bi a ye bia no ye nimbe bia yanko yi obi site fi baabi amfa mmambese mu afi wo se wo the health insurance 20% ana wo de ba be ye ada person go health insurance no eye adia eye MPP dia aye wakufo de ba ya ene ubo ene chance a no bo
you necessity mutual health enye
when start
the friend say
President Mills friend eye national health that was mutual
mutual health
don't let me expose you listen relax the time I will expose you now health insurance I will expose
you can't expose
national health insurance hear me national health insurance and they nationwide and the NDC led by President Mills under President Mills
national health
national
everywhere na ye concern from etimi e dia ma de onwonya for say mensa bonso enkane no no ye dom ku kese no ba no dani na se sabre no na MPP amenyuko na no moti abenwa no eso na sisi anso ye dan ni kwa MPP amenyuko ni mo mu buso epempen so betimi ye mo franka to ni se be afimpi mienu ni edu no wotwe no obenyo obi ejine mu na wetimi etu franka de amomenum no penya ba montini ma woche se sisi ano ye nhwe se bi ono a wo qualify na se okita nkrata ne ne ma hodo a obetimi di ejine na emum no de obetimi edi domani maboa ama mining kan kro no etimi akoneni
we want right or who we want to be the leader of the party. People are coming out there because they satisfy the qualification and eligibility criteria are set out in the party's constitution or even the national constitution. Yeah. But you see, whoever should be the president of this country, really we're not looking at just the qualification and eligibility criteria for whoever should be our president. We're not just looking for a flag bearer. We're looking for a president or a presidential candidate. Remember what Mr. Kwampianim said in 2007,
yeah.
When we had preparatory to the exit of President Kufuor, we set out the processes to have him replaced by the party. I'm talking about having a new presidential candidate when he had expired his own tenure. And then we had this invasion of 17 gladiators. Kwampianim stepped in and made a profound statement that MPP, you are not looking for a president, a flag bearer. People seem to think that you are looking for a flag bearer. And I'm quoting exactly what he said. He said, for the flag bearership, any, excuse my language, because I'm saying that I'm quoting his exact words. Kwampianim warned us, as for the flag bearer, any idiot could become the flag bearer. But we are looking beyond, or look beyond the flag bearer, because you are looking for a presidential candidate.
And so na bra ye ablikuma north about one person so no rera ne call so nam suma ye mami rabna obin e hwidi nkunim e wa abato no emu no eno ada e na akopi mo mrahye bedwefi oso afne ma ni nyina no na wo swai age atum se adwuma no betimi ayo bebo ne homoden amampuntu nyuma mapanso etimi akoso e wo sabro no eso na bra na yesu ani in no ene domkuma no mu nyina sole ya wo mu epie ko montina just omo pese on be hwe de ekoso kra ani dwumedie no de pempen so abakra na numu e na akopie mu o kan kwei south abaton peso so ma hye bedwani o ho na ba be kasa wo che se de ekoso no na ehu hia kwa na ni ka se mpanyifo no mo sorry efi sa dwumedie no asinchemu ne ye to aso ama
omo kan se ombetimi awok out omo kan se ombetimi aka de ombeka afa ho na me de madwemi me fi se enye the best enye no kan so ano no because ablekuma no ofofo na akasa omo de mkokurumuti akasa enti na osenko mu nyina etinam na ye nuaba na esoe but omo work out no so ansesa hwe de was ye de magana man no speaker jina mo ye de magana man ye nua ya na na akomya wa kire na dwen but ye nua ba fi ye so no sasana ye nua no kan dia ene na megiri ye se osenka omo so nkrofo mu nyina ji twi ekogu ye ablekuma no for support mu nyina so mu nyina so atwe omo so because omo an tenase ehye saa mra no se ana mu take sa decision se omo nkonko contested ana maame no so ye na dwen se ye nua ba so ye na dwen so obekọ enti se wakọ no mfi se eye mra bi na maame na busua ani ye si di wakọwia ani di auto omo nyina afomra etiane se ye se omotwe maame na so dia media kama adwemu dia nko bibia wo ya MPP ni mapa empanyifo twetwe wuro mu nyina ko ho nyina ye ntwe mu nyina so bi we kire pefe se na Ghana for bonyo de abandada no eye no so na esanso ya futuo ediban yen ni a yato abama yen ananda yen ye wa bem NDC aban se Ghana for yen krofo bia yen take you for granted ana se ufi se omuni anu ntino de opa bia na abaya edu ho mba kire unyansa enu ntino eye futuo ediban yen ye se dua anansi dia uye no aya ntikuma ontena se dua na se enkodje mframa enti niema ene ne ye bia NPP abanya atwam ko eda na di no yenso hwese yenso enkonkofa sa akwa no so na Ghana fo enchire nyansa na yenhwe se dia Ghana fo de hye yensase yenkonkoye no eno ne yemfa ya dwen koso na yensom Ghana man na businessmen fo na omomu panwuma mabunu no ene boshe bia hye bia no ye make sure say be disu 24
Eusia ye kwa ye Ghana Gold Board na penyi kwantre fa oda no eyura samejemfi ne nedua me no kasi o de Valentine Jewa ene okwa abefuntentan fidi ni so ankofo ni ne si ye frɛ na Afia Fosuah no wode na famra kwan so ne na edua me no kasi no America kren no be hu na chese Afia Fosuah abetina abefuntentan fidi ni so na ototo ayampia na oka nsem bia nsem fata efa eyura samejemfi wo kan ya akra kosi se ne okopie mo University of Ghana Legon na NMA se wo tugu omuso ani a woni omo ye niema bia nsem fata no wie nso awasato ehia masa mmaba we nyina adedem na ne nyina ni gide eni afio man ni sika no na oboye kro na sansin waka ka ye samejemfi aye ni ha hwe na ne dua me no kase die wode na famra kwan so a wo hwe ani mu so betia sika no esombo 10 million Ghana cedis for defamation sending sama okan ye mfa ne ho a enye nokra ni nyina no wombe tuasa sika no wie nso abia ya wokotena ya wokan sema ensem fatene TikTok live no asosi ne so na okeka sansem ni nyina no wombra no nsan so mbeka se aso de okan ni nyina no adabra ka nokra bi enim na bebi a nokra na ntimi entwa yi no wonkotena no nka bibia sanse bibia chichi aboa na hwa ne san bia ye otena kan sansem no nsan kotena hwa no nka nokra se debi de okan nyina no eyurukada ya nsem ti we ne nsem ahodo ra samejemfi edi ababetu dwa ne nyina na Afia Fosuah de ne famra kwan so den se be ofri mu fi a asem obeka na wo so kita evidence nti we ne nsem ahodo a eno so ababede dwa mi gina so na ye twa ye ho sima abasisi aye ba ye bo eredwedi ensem yen to aso edwedi ensemu enfama ode enedue na Dr. Fosuah Oduahoma na ono yeso afo hwe sikasem ho ntoto akopiem wo ejuma ko enya ne sim wo yemrahye bedwani matememfa wo no mo ho no wo bekwa akopiem wo mrahye bedwefe ni nyina no eye budget etoso mienu 2025 de no wo de be hihye so na ensem ahodo ewo mu no so wo de aso Ghana de hye nyina enimenu mu na ahyenkafo a womo ewo Ghana hanso so hwe niema ahodo a ekoba se wo bekenkan wi omo so betime enye mu chefa eba na omo fa ngo ho sensem almost spare parts ahodo ebe from my for so aba bedru hanani bo ne kona nimpa omo hwe sansa krae no eni omo die ewo mu ampanifo betimi aya mo apoto se ebe ka se expectations a womo hwe nim chemu ne nsem bi ahyenkafo ne bi tudwa eni
ebe boaye abani ma yeti petrosu yeti fesu bestina ye kotoka hu niama still enti su ye abani no se yenti ye fesu se na oman no niama be betiti niama so still na kotoka nki ase na etini sa na etie nia bebre na esu sanka beti su no still na enti su ye they say they sadi once in be 2 year petro no so bisusu se abani betimi ahwe na obe yi sanema na ebe boaye
me the taxes no de ewo ho ne de me support in a sense on say first na dumuso ni ade ohu ba me no say taxes na obaje no say benya light so ohu me ma pon adwuma me kofie na mo light ame de be madwuma bibia me okay so ohu ba other ones no to say bia yen fam driver for no ohu ebi wa ekotwa road ready insurance and insurance ya tum and am 1800 900 Abribia biba pedra for yen yebre yen the kind first so hu o hwe petrol akofom but bibia ba and make say e kind first no in the sense of untimi embase on only fuel and ka say yenti fuel so yenti prices so yisu ada nyama bebre eka ho
levy na order abeto petrol no so no in fact moyen drivers kura nti me bompa esanka sa budget neba no obetume ye free ho at least oye no pegalon kura mpa
ya ahyenkafo ahodo mo man Ghana ha omani suade hu no mo hwe ani mu se Dr. Fosuah Oduahoma bro ba bekenkan budget na enedue no mo so chefo mbe hwe ani mu so mbenya wom no eno mo nchemu na mo ede mai mi gina mo nsem so ni adan ye ba ye wie ewo enigide ensem Yento asoni ewie nsem ni nyina amfa mamo dia ye call Links Entertainment na cheso mo so ye record label mo man Ghana ha nyum to fo ekuku dan bebre na ahye mo ase eba na nyum to adwuma hodo mo eye na mo etenetiro mo se be ya nyum to adwuma mo ye no bibia betimi akonkan na ewie mu die na enka ne na chese eye kwa me Eugene Wakasa record label na wo hye ase a eba na nyum to ahodo mo dan de ni na Dope Nation so eka ho a womo soso ebo omo bra wo sa kwan no eso na enumu na ebede adwa se kwa me Eugene yi ne ho e de free sa record label na se asisia no wo kọ ne kwanten kro no anka se kwa akoye ne niema hodo ebeboa ma no so etimi akọ nanimu e wo sa kwan ne so me no ka se de Dope Nation aba mo ntirima ne o matutu bi pa e de amakwa me Eugene sa so musu se o free mu no ekoye no ade se o no so betantin tan fidi ni so ensem bia o kan e ya ne ensem fata no hwanu ye ene nam so amamo so atu bi amane
person way it be like he blow it, he no respect nobody. Like darling boy fed with the like everything he be fed with, so he end up no respect anybody. And for this thing, me I know say I dey talk the truth, so plenty people go agree with me. You know, he's sort of like the industry asshole, and you cannot do anything about it. So we all for accept him the way he did. Okay, that's the what we were told, okay, to expect. We will know I'm from that angle because we are not inside. When we got inside, that's what we were told. So now we are inside. As soon as you meet them, no, you get that asshole approach. So the best thing to do is not to even have an instant of talking to himself. For music inside or for studio inside, you they go do your thing self, you there in your space. You know they talk to him, he not be your friend. 1 year can pass. You self, when you do music, you direct say they theft you. If you play beat, they theft the style. If you do nami, bam 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 bam, then he will go meet Lil and then go do ba 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 ba. And you go see say no, the guy they theft you, but we there in label. We don't for do brothers and sisters. See, if Kiddy get balls, make it talk. We get over balls, so we go talk, you know. But you know, then the quote them. So you see say it be some sport Kiddy.
Anti-Drop Nation, no. Ye jira omo nsemi so na anopa nsema ye de boaboa no besom ne den nyina no etimi abawie ye na asa ne be kɔ ne nsem ne dedi mu akotini bi ye ne se ne due no ka se chief of staff betu dwa ni na na ye futu de kwa ma mabunu se hu behie yi se enka ne mampani John Evans fifi atamosa wenya ne be bi se ne no fa so ye ne niema no wo metimi etitia na namo emu ye concern foforo mu etimi de mawo ade se aso ye hwe ye nsa ase ne obade ne pa no betu dwa chem se 24-hour economy no womu di bi ato ho denden ya eba beboa ama ye mfidi ahodo excavators from my from bepio manga na ha omudi ye galam say essence ase ni suansua no wo metimi de omani edi echi se betimi aboa ama eto abrasi ye boredwedie ensemo na hyenka form wo manga na ha nso kasaya ni nyina no wo mo hwe ni mu niema ahodo a Dr. Keso Atoforsin ba bekenkan wo budget me be yemfa so de etimi edi amo ye koye ni gide ensemo de Drop Nation omuso nsema omuto komane eye Kwame Eugene no yedi munchemu ahodo no edom na nsema foforo benum kawe ho na no pay nyina no mejebra nya adaje edema wo so ede waso famye yankopon hwa me da se bebre ye fa asida make FM Musical Center Talent Microfinance na fi dadaba take up ene omumu ani omusika omode eso ye nasne ena no pe okenkan fo no Afia Fosuah Oduahoma Sresrebidi from Afia madasi ama omu eni hweniti akra